My Circle K, powered by GP Energy, you can turn an ordinary lunch break into something extraordinary with crispy, crunchy chicken. Grab and go their delicious chicken, chicken tenders, famous biscuits, and tasty sides. MyCircleK.com.
US Cellular believes everyone deserves 5G. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Get the latest 5G phones for free today at Siskiyou Cellular, an authorized agent for US Cellular with 7 Valley locations. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Fuel your daily adventure at My Circle K, powered by GP Energy. Whether it's morning motivation to get your day going, adding crunch to your lunch, fueling up for a road trip, your journey begins with My Circle K, powered by GP Energy.
I'm Brett Champion, Superintendent in the Medford School District. At our elementary schools, we are excited and ready to open our doors. In this video, we'll share key information about how our elementary schools are preparing for students and what families and students can do to ensure safety as we get back to in-person learning. While some practices have changed, one thing remains the same. We are committed to providing a high-quality education to our students while prioritizing the wellness of our students, staff, and community. It starts with screening at home. Please do not send your student to school if they have any of the following symptoms. As students arrive, by bus, by car, by foot, or by bike, they'll follow new protocols and safety guidelines. Students will wear masks on the bus and follow new safety practices. Families can register to ride the bus and learn more about transportation on our website. Student drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed. Please plan to arrive at school as close to your scheduled drop-off time as possible. As students arrive on school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door. A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness. We love parents and volunteers. Unfortunately, visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office. And remember, everyone on campus must wear a mask, even families during pickup and drop-off. Some school start times have been adjusted to accommodate transportation requirements. Check with your school to find out if your school has adjusted its start and dismissal times. Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged. When necessary, any instruction item that must be shared will be cleaned before and after use. Students will be grouped into cohorts, a stable group of students, and they will stay with those students throughout the day.
And welcome sports fans to this presentation of Table Rock Sports. Cascade Christian Challengers hosting the Red Tail Hawks of Rogue Valley Adventist. I'd like to welcome in all the fans tuning in for this broadcast. Jonathan McCrary, Caleb Franklin next to me. And we are just about ready to begin this event. About ready to start the first period. Cascade comes in at 3-0 with wins over this Rogue Valley Adventist team, St. Mary's, and Rogue River. Rogue Valley Adventist comes in with 2 losses, a win, and a tie. They lost their first game against Cascade. They beat Rogue River, lost to St. Mary's, and a tie against Rogue River in their last game. As we have tip. And we are here at US Cellular Ballpark as Cascade gets things started with the ball. Down the field to Joshua Clark. Clark tries to pass it up ahead to Shapiti. And that ball sails out of bounds on the near side. Still trying to track it down. And thank you for tuning into this special March broadcast of fall sports. Football and soccer going on right now, along with March Madness, as I'm sure everyone's watching. Back to Crowell. Sets it up, kicks towards the goal, and an early goal for Cascade as they get themselves on the board first. And that was quick. Captains for this Cascade Christian Challengers team, McCoy, Spurlock, and Shapiti. And already 1-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Has that one taken away. Passes up ahead. Has it on the breakaway by himself, sidesteps, and falls down. It's gathered in by the keeper. Speedy with it. Kick towards the goal, header. And a nice setup there for another Cascade Christian goal. And that was number 2, Levi Marinkus, on the goal. So 2-0 early here in the first period. Zamudio kicks it away. Sent out of bounds by the Hawks. Cascade setting up their offense. And the goalkeeper for Cascade Christian today, Dylan Westlake. And they're missing a starter today. Brandon Parker is inactive with a groin issue. Hasn't stopped them early, though, as they go up 2-0 here in the first period. On a pretty nice day here at U.S. Cellular Ballpark. Passes that one downfield to Marinkus. Dives for that one and gets the save. Ryan Crowell with that kick. And the 2 and the main keeper for Rogue Valley Adventist, Christopher Alvarez. Big kick over the goal. Out of play. It'll go back to the Hawks. Big kick to center field. Has that one stolen away. Once again, Cascade Christian 3-0 on this year, trying to make it 4-0. Covered a soccer game last night. Phoenix was hosting Klamath Union. They won 7-0. And a lot of great teams here locally. I know Eagle Point has a great soccer program over there. Phoenix, Cascade. Tried to set that one up. Fell short. Scooped up by Alvarez. Header sends that one into the air. Nice little back kick there by McCoy. McCoy. Blocked that one. McCoy back with it, trying to make something happen. And Alvarez did everything he could to get that one out of play. Still 2-0 on the scoreboard. We're just over 10 minutes into this one. McCoy has it taken away, and it's booted downfield. And they'll reset to Westlake. Approaching center field. Kicks that one out ahead. Clark tracks it down. Clark. Melvin. Now Rogue Valley Adventist on the break. Laura kicks it out ahead. Challengers reset at center field. Stopped by McCoy. Back to Melvin. Back to McCoy. McCoy with a couple nice moves, but runs into the teeth of the defense. And too much leg on that one. We're going the other way. Alvarez clears that one away. Clark sidesteps. Had one more defender to get it past. Back to McCoy. And the defense gets it away. Hewitt made a man miss. Wiggers falls down. That was Wilson. And back to Westlake. Shapedi on the corner. And the defense is trying everything they can to get it out of harm's way. McCoy will set up the pass. They will reset the ball. Looking to make it 3-0 on the scoreboard. Cascade with an early lead here. And McCoy was first team All-State last year. Two-time League Player of the Year. And he's set it up a couple times. This is going to be a good team this year. I'm looking at the roster here, and they have quite a few seniors on this team. So if there ever was a year to make a run, this would be it. On the other hand, Rogue Valley Adventist, with only a handful of seniors, only two, it looks like, on their roster. Alvarez, the keeper, and Andrew Castro, number 2. So a younger team looking to learn from matchups like this. Stops momentum on the outside. Somehow keeps that one in play, makes a couple nice moves, uses the speed to get past the defense. Alvarez runs that one down. Missed the handle at center field. And Dylan Westlake will clear it away after the drive by the Hawks. Subs coming in. I got 2 events today. At the conclusion of this one, I'll take a break, and then I'm going over to Phoenix High School to the St. Mary's Brookings Harbor football game. And we got more soccer tomorrow. Just tries to get that one down the line, keeps it in play. Good drive here by the Hawks. Side steps. And a goal for the Hawks. And they just snuck that one by Dylan Westlake for the goal. And the score now 1-2.
Hey, come on, Cascade.
And I couldn't quite see the number on that goal. It looked like Ben Krebs. And the wind blows that one into the parking lot. They retrieve that one. McCoy has it taken right back by Mendenhall. Send that one down the far side, and this wind is starting to affect the ball a little bit. That one had a straight line, all of a sudden blew to the left. And the Hawks will send it in. Good placement pass. And trying to get back on defense are the Hawks. And Ben Krebs had it on the break, and they'll call offsides. And that is going the other way. Going back and forth. And after the goal from the Hawks, they're right back into this one. Down only one. Score Cascade with 2. Hawks 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Fight for it on the far side. Back on the break are the challengers. And a big kick there from McCoy. Place it a little lower. Probably would have been a goal. Alvarez clears it from his goal to center field. Kicks it into the open field, and they're calling it the other way. The Hawks had a player hobbled on the last play after that one. And it looks like for the moment he'll stay in the game. Actually, he's on his way out. That was number 24. And he'll head to the bench. Hawks get a sub into the game. Melvin. Whistle blown. Cascade back with it. They're going to drive. Melvin kicks it up over the goal. And Alvarez will clear it away. If you're just tuning in, you're watching Cascade Christian and Rogue Valley Adventist. Boys soccer action here. Tried to send that one ahead to McCoy, just a little out of reach. Crowell. Spurlock tracks it down. Defense closes in for the Hawks. And after the push, they just clear it back to Westlake. Taken away once again by the Hawks. Back to the challengers. On the open break, Chapiti stops there, McCoy. And he had a man beat, and he got the goal to go. And he's a dangerous player to stop when it's just him versus the keeper. 3-1 the score now. Alvarez unable to get to that one. And they have a 3-1 lead. We'll see. And here's their opportunity. Malugan tracks it in the open field. Fight for it in the corner. And the defense stands up for the moment for the challengers. Set that one up. Dylan Westlake slides to get that one. That one kicked high into the air towards center field. Clark sends it back. Big kick is gathered in by Alvarez. And sent downfield, and that one just keeps taking a bounce. They're just trying to clear it away. Using the speed on the outside, back to Clark. Melvin out ahead to McCoy, set it up perfect. He'll track it down. Short bunny kick. And Alvarez jumps right onto that one. Hawks making their break on the far side. Stolen away. And that will just roll out of play back to Cascade. Kick towards the goal, back to McCoy. Try to turn and kick that one. They reset once again. Into the open field, gets surrounded by the defense. And almost got that header to go. I don't know how that one snuck by the defense, but it rolls out of play to the right. On the far side. Back to McCoy. Crowell stops that one. And whistle blown going back to the Hawks. Booted all the way down the field and kicked away by Westlake. A wise move there. Krebs slid for that one. Clark. Speedy back to the middle of the field towards the goal. And that one will just roll out of play. Clark throws it into Hewitt. Melvin kicks that one across the field down to the far side where Joseph tracks it down. They have it on the break. That one keeps on rolling back to Westlake. Tracks that one down, and that will just roll out of play. Let's see which way they call it. Header almost got that one in. And Rogue Valley Adventist lucks out right there. The first header almost got the goal, and then the second kick very nearly did the same. Score still 3-1. Zamudio. They have it on the far side. Let's see if they clear it out. Then Krebs slid for it. And just too fast is this challenger attack. Goes over the head of Clark. Down to Shapidi. Clark clears it away back to Hewitt. McCoy. Speedy. Clark. Side steps that one. And they kick it into the open field. And I don't mind the strategy here for the Hawks. Don't quite have as much speed as Cascade Christian does on the outside, just trying to kick the ball into the open field and see if they can track it down. Melvin kicks towards the goal. And a wonderful save back-to-back by Alvarez. Stops that one, fell down, then jumped for the second kick. Last couple possessions, Christopher Alvarez doing everything he can here. Melvin heads to the bench. Kicked in from the corner. Joseph runs it down. McCoy. Marinkus tracks it down. Joseph kicks it down the line on the far side. 3-1 the score here as time starts to wind down in the first period. We are about 41 minutes into this game. Whistle blows offside. They'll kick it downfield. McCoy clears it back. Through the legs. McCoy navigating around the defense. And once again, Alvarez. And what a move there by McCoy on the last play. Get it through the legs of Haddad. Navigates. Defense takes it back. At center field. Hewitt tries to sidestep. And that one goes out of play. Samuel and Solomon Hewitt on this challenger roster. Challengers throw it into McCoy. McCoy boots it across the field. As that one's stolen away back to Joseph, who clears it back. Hewitt. Back to McCoy. Who called for it. He'll make a couple moves. Great defense closing in by the Hawks. Saw his chance. Had the play set up there, just a little strong on the kick. That one goes over the goal. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in here on TableRockSports.net as we reach the end of the first period. The score, 3-1. Cascade Christian holds the lead over the Hawks of Rogue Valley Adventist. We'll be right back to the action for the second period on TableRockSports.net.
To get from here to there. By using public transit, bicyclists can go farther, save money, and improve the environment. RVTD. Here to get you there.
What is a getaway? Is it leaving the familiar behind? Or discovering a place that feeds your hunger? Where passion sings, food is a culture, and every performance demands an encore. So let the journey be your destination. Then feast your eyes and nourish your soul in Southern Oregon. Your reservation starts when you travel Medford.
You need to get from here to there. Using public transit to get to and from work gives you peace of mind and can save you money. RVTD. Here to get you there.
I'm Brett Champion, Superintendent in the Medford School District. At our elementary schools, we are excited and ready to open our doors. In this video, we'll share key information about how our elementary schools are preparing for students and what families and students can do to ensure safety as we get back to in-person learning. While some practices have changed, one thing remains the same. We are committed to providing a high-quality education to our students while prioritizing the wellness of our students, staff, and community. It starts with screening at home. Please do not send your student to school if they have any of the following symptoms. As students arrive, by bus, by car, by foot, or by bike, they'll follow new protocols and safety guidelines. Students will wear masks on the bus and follow new safety practices. Families can register to ride the bus and learn more about transportation on our website. Student drop-off locations and protocols at many schools have changed. Please plan to arrive at school as close to your scheduled drop-off time as possible. As students arrive on school grounds, staff will direct them where to go, either heading to class through the main entrance or straight to their classroom through the exterior door. A staff member will greet students and do a visual check for wellness. We love parents and volunteers. Unfortunately, visitors and volunteers may not enter school buildings at this time. Families who make prior arrangements may enter the main office. And remember, everyone on campus must wear a mask, even families during pickup and drop-off. Some school start times have been adjusted to accommodate transportation requirements. Check with your school to find out if your school has adjusted its start and dismissal times. Every classroom has been measured and desks have been placed to ensure physical distancing between students. Sharing of materials will be discouraged. When necessary, any instruction item that must be shared will be cleaned before and after use. Students will be grouped into cohorts, a stable group of students, and they will stay with those students throughout the day. We have increased the frequency of disinfecting high-contact surfaces throughout the day, and all spaces are disinfected daily. Additionally, our facilities team has worked to increase HVAC run times, maximize fresh air intakes, and has upgraded all units with MERV 13 filters. Thanks to the updates, our systems are bringing in more fresh air and running for longer time periods to maximize each space's air quality. Meals certainly continue at our schools. Students can receive breakfast and lunch every day or bring their food to school. Each school has a plan for eating. In some schools, students will eat on a rotating schedule in the cafeteria. In other schools, students will eat in the classroom. Students are encouraged to bring their own water bottles. Water fountains in common areas will be disinfected multiple times throughout the day. Students will continue to enjoy recess and outdoor playtime throughout the day. Students will stay in their cohort groups and monitors will ensure only one group at a time on each structure. One important way we are keeping staff and students safe is through the regular and consistent use of masks. Students and staff will wear masks throughout the day. We encourage families to practice wearing masks at home so students become used to the practice. Our schools will continue to encourage proper hand hygiene, including washing hands for 20 seconds with soap and water, and using hand sanitizer, which will be located throughout the buildings. In the Medford School District, we have a shared vision that all are learning and learning is for all. And we are so excited and ready to open our school doors and bring that shared vision to life in person.
Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up with over 200 new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from one of our largest inventories ever of new Jeep Cherokee 4x4s. Test drive a new Ram 1500 and see why Ram is Motor Trend's back-to-back-to-back three-peat truck of the year. And remember, we've added the convenience of test drives from your home and an online process to purchase and deliver your new vehicle. You'll find the new vehicle you want at the low price you deserve. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Your workers' comp claim was denied. Or was it accepted? Now what are you supposed to do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
Since 1991, Medford area residents have looked to Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon for vision care for the whole family. Specializing in optometry for adults and children, ECA uses state-of-the-art diagnostic tools to scan for health risks and get your prescription just right. Get your students a comprehensive vision check to ensure they have their best chance to learn and succeed. And look good while you see well. Specialists in our optical boutique have extensive styles on hand or can special order. We hope to see your family at Eye Care Associates of Southern Oregon. Visit eyecaresouthern.com to learn more.
Waiting, even a few days, to report a work injury or illness could cost you everything. But how do you know what you should do? Find out for free. Call Schlesinger and de Villeneuve immediately and let us fight for you.
And we are right back to the action here on Table Rock Sports, getting ready for the second period. In the first half, Cascade Christian started off quickly with 2 goals. The Hawks responded with one of their own, and then Cascade put another one on the board to go up 3-1 on this game. We're just under an hour into this broadcast. Thanks for tuning in here on Table Rock Sports. Jonathan McCrary, Caleb Franklin next to me. Ball rolls out on the far side. And we'll see what the challengers have in this half. Missed that one, Alvarez. Missed the handle on that one. Another goal for Cascade Christian. Right out of the gate. And that was McCoy with his second goal. And they'll send it in from the corner. There's a battle for it on the far side corner. And sets that one up. Blocked away. And rolls out of play. And Westlake will clear it away. They have it at center field, trying to make their drive. And they'll have a chance in the open field. Dives for it and cleared away. Westlake will clear it away. Header slides for that one. Down the far side. Trying to set that one up. Kicks towards the goal, and that one just to the left. Headers that one up into the air. If you're just tuning in, welcome to second half action. Presented by Table Rock Sports. Here in the second period, Cascade Christian up 4-1. They scored one goal in this period by McCoy. 3-0 on this year. They're trying to make it 4-0 against the Red Tail Hawks of Rogue Valley Adventist. And we welcome their fans to the broadcast as well. Thank you for watching Table Rock Sports. With it on the far side. Pushing the ball down the sideline are the Hawks. Down 4-1 in this game currently. They're trying to make something happen and quick. Into the open field, Marinkus. Alvarez saved that one. And I've seen the same story play out in both periods here where Cascade gets off to a really quick start. The Hawks look a little bit sluggish and give up a couple goals. And then for the rest of the period, the defense has been pretty decent. Three of the 4 goals have been at the beginning of the first period and the second periods. Krebs is trying to drive that one down the field. Trying to set that one up, runs into the defense. Has it taken away for a moment and cleared back out. Back to McCoy. Makes a couple moves. Alvarez better be ready, and he is. He dives for that one, scoops it up. Have it at center field. And Krebs drove that one all the way down the field just to be stopped short by Westlake and company. Defense standing tall. And oh boy, that was close. And whistle blown against the challengers. Rogue Valley Adventist will throw it in. And he stepped on the line. And a big boot sends that one into the parking lot. Here in the second period, Cascade Christian up 4-1. We are just over an hour into this event. And throws that one in. Side steps. Gets that one back. Slides for it to the corner and just out of play. Big kick towards center field. Melvin. Back to McCoy. And Cascade Christian will look to set something up once again. Kicks that one towards the boundary. And out of play, they're going to call that. Looked like it was off of a hawk. And it will indeed be Cascade Christian possession. Back to McCoy. Breaks towards the boundary and kicked out of bounds. It's going back the other way. Melvin resets. Back to Hewitt. And they'll just kick it back to Westlake. And kicks it out of bounds. Wise play. Down to the goal, snatches that one out of the air. And broke away for the moment. And blocked away once again. That was McCoy on the kick. And Alvarez blocks that one. Back to center field. Trying to go on the breakaway was Lar. In the open field, Marinkus. Defender takes it away. Score still 4-1 as we are a couple minutes into the second period. And the whistle blows. Corral kicked that one all the way down to the goal. Alvarez scoops it up. Battle for it at center field. The Hawks get it into the open grass. And chases that one down. Both teams indicating they have it. Hawks will throw it in once again. Nearly has it taken away. Does. Back to Marinkus, who uses the speed to get it into the open field. And that one's stripped away. Back to Mielke. Joseph will throw it in, but not before a sub. Battle for it on the near side. Back to Mielke. Melvin. Blocked away by the defense. Joseph with that shot. Not a lot of power to that kick, but he got it past the defense for just a moment before it was blocked away. And Krebs trying to get that one into the open field, but it rolls out of bounds. Whistle blows once again. Four to 1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. As we mentioned earlier, Cascade Christian trying to get their 4th win in 4 tries on the season. And the Hawks trying to get their 2nd win, as they are 1-2-1 on the year. And a big day for sports today, as McCoy has it, player to watch, as we have soccer, football, and the NCAA tournament all on the same day. So we got a busy March in the world of sports. Krebs was open by himself downfield. Took him a little longer than they wanted to set it up. And the defense will just about chase it down. And it goes out in the corner. Stopped there by the keeper. Boots it downfield. Marinkus was ready for it. Contact, he goes down. No whistle. Melvin tries to sidestep. And scooped up again by Alvarez. It was a sunny day here at U.S. Cellular Field. The rain clouds starting to come in now. Krebs saw an opportunity, tried to go for that one, but it sails over the boundary. Boots that one downfield. Back to Joseph. Joseph with it. Melvin. Rolls it back to Mielke, who goes to Joseph. Playing a little two-man game. Tries to use the speed. Defense strips the ball away. Melvin might have a kick here. Chooses to pass it off instead to Marinkus. And that one will sail to the left. Alvarez will clear it away. Stops momentum at center field. Headers ahead, back to Joseph. Slices that one through the defense. Makes his way to the far side of the field. Alvarez jumped high for that one, but that ball sails over the crossbar. Next game after this one for Cascade Christian. They will host St. Mary's. And the next game for this Rogue Valley Adventist squad, they will be away at St. Mary's later in the week. It's nice to see fans out here watching the game. Thank you everyone tuning in for this event here on Table Rock Sports. We're glad to have you. Both Cascade and Rogue Valley Adventist fans. And the Hawks have put forth a good defensive effort here in the second half. They gave up the early goal. And nothing much since. Couple attacks. McCoy tried to catch that one on the back kick. And it rolls out of play on the near side. McCoy turns on the speed, passes it off. Marinkis was waiting for it with the header. Just to the right, however. McCoy runs into the defense, passes it away, kicks towards the goal, that one to the left. Alvarez scoops it up. And he's had a busy day, but giving up 4 goals. Still some great plays from Alvarez. I like what I've seen at times. Keeps that one away from Krebs. Sent across the field by McCoy. Taken back by the defense. And then back to Cascade. Whistle blows. They're going to call offside, I believe. And another quick whistle. Melvin. Krebs was waiting for it on the other side, but the defense too fast for the challengers once again. They have it on the far side, makes a couple moves. Was trying to get it down to either McCoy or Marinkis. Big man with the footwork, unable to get that one. Marinkis tracks it all the way down, falls down, kicks across the field. That ball hung up there for a little while because someone could have got to it, but a good save by Alvarez and kicked away. They'll set it up once again. Melvin. And the wind caught that ball, and it just sails over the goal. Cleared away by the keeper. Wind takes that one into the trees. Out of play. We are about an hour and a half into this game. As time starts to wind down here in the second period. The Cascade Christian Challengers holding on to a nice lead. Big kick hits the wall. Wind picks up, Melvin kicks that one, sails out of bounds. Five forward on the far side. With the breakaway, a little contact. Wind carries that one back into play. Tries to set him up. Defense closes in too fast. Score still 4-1 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. All the way downfield. And they'll call Krebs once again for offsides. And he said, I'm not even that close to the ball. I'd probably say he was right. But they reset. Kicked towards the goal. That one sails a little high, out of play. There's McCoy. Cuts to the left. Makes another move. Back to Marinkus. Out of bounds. Trying to get it out of trouble. Kicked back and forth near the goal. And the defense succeeds in doing so. And they butt heads there. But he gets the ball away. And just clears it away to the keeper. Down to the far side of the field. Back to Marinkus in the open field. And he gets it by him for the goal. And that is the 5th for Cascade. And I believe number 2, Levi Marinkus, on the goal. And that's 2 on the day for him. Five to 1, the score as time starts to wind down. Melvin got it to McCoy in the open field. Lost that one. Resets. That one blocked away by Alvarez. And taking care of business, this Cascade Christian team would look to go 4-0 on the season if they can close this one out. Whistle blows. And it's going the other way. And with that, we reach the end of the game. So Cascade Christian indeed closes it out. They win this game 5-1. Thank you once again for joining us on TableRockSports.net. We thank you for joining this broadcast. We'll be back for more soccer action on Saturday. We got football later on today. Thanks once again to both fans. We'll see you soon.